What is the secret to a perfect dish? Is it love? Is it skill? Or is it something you must steal from a place where no living chef should ever tread? This is the story of a recipe that promised fame, a taste that became an addiction, and the terrible price of a flavor that does not belong to this world. Happiness's Minimalist Kitchen was just another food blog in a crowded space. Her jollof was good, but it wasn't legendary. Not until her trip to the remote village of Bosso. Desperate for a unique angle, she ventured to the forbidden bank of the River Olokun, a place locals whispered was the domain of Mami Wada's fiercer sister, the goddess of deep waters and forgotten flavors. An old fisherwoman, Auntie Glory, warned her. The river gives nothing, child. It only trades. You ask for a fish, it may take your breath. You ask for a secret, it will take your soul's anchor. But happiness, blinded by ambition, knelt at the murky bank and made a foolish plea. Great Spirit of the depths, let my food tell a story no one can forget. Grant me a taste of true power. The water bubbled. A single, perfect starfruit floated to the surface, glowing with an inner, aqueous light. A voice, like stones grinding in a deep current, echoed in her mind, one seed. One pot. The fame you seek. But the river must eat, too. Back in her city kitchen, Happiness stared at the starfruit. It felt cold and impossibly heavy. Following the compulsion that now lived in her fingers, she sliced it open. Inside, instead of pulp, was a single, jet-black seed that smelled of ozone and wet stone. Hesitantly, she ground it into a powder and added it to her jollof base during her next video. The change was instant, supernatural. The tomatoes deepened to a hypnotic, volcanic red. The aroma that filled her apartment wasn't just spicy, it was evocative. It smelled of childhood memories you'd forgotten, of home you'd never known. She filmed, she ate, and she posted. The video went viral in hours. Not thousands, but millions of views. Comments flooded in, I cried tasting this through the screen. I haven't eaten my mother's cooking since she died, but this brought her back. What is secret ingredient? Happiness was ecstatic. She gave coy, mysterious answers. Her follower count skyrocketed. Brand deals poured in. The mystery jollof was all anyone could talk about. She was the queen of culinary social media. But the first consequence was subtle. She noticed her thirst was unquenchable. She drank gallons of water, yet her skin remained parched. She started craving raw fish. Then, she realized the reflection in her polished kitchen pots was delayed. Her smile would appear a second after she smiled. The river was eating. The second consequence was not subtle. A major food critic, Collins Mensa, a man who had once panned her early work, called her recipe a gimmick. The night his review went live, Happiness dreamt of the river. She saw Collins, standing on the bank of the Olokun, looking confused. A slick, wet tendril of water rose and pulled him under. The next morning, news broke. Collins Mensa had drowned in his own hotel bathtub. A tragic accident, they said. Happiness felt a chill deeper than any fridge. The river was claiming its payment, and it was collecting through her fame. Her food was now an avatar for the goddess's hunger. Panicked, she tried to leave the seed out. But her hands moved on their own, guided by a will that was not hers. The compulsion to cook the mystery jollof was a physical need. Worse, her followers demanded it. They were addicted to the haunting flavor only she could provide. They began posting eerie tributes, plates of jollof arranged as offerings near rivers and lakes. The climax came during a live, primetime cooking show. Millions watched as Happiness was to reveal her secret to the world. She stood on set, the ingredients before her. The black seed sat on a small dish. But as the cameras rolled, the studio lights began to flicker, casting watery, undulating shadows. The seed began to sprout right there on the plate, a fast-growing, sickly vine that dripped with silty water. Happiness tried to speak, to warn them, but her voice was not her own. It bubbled from her throat, guttural and wet. The secret, the voice from the river spoke through her, I ask that you are all hungry. And I am a feast that has lasted for ages. The live feed showed her eyes, the pupils wide and dark like deep water. Behind her, on the green screen meant to display her kitchen, the image of the River Olokun manifested, raging and hungry. Viewers at home screamed as their own screens glitched, their devices leaking actual water. The viral recipe had become a digital virus, a haunting. The feed cut. The studio was in chaos. Happiness was found catatonic, staring at the now rotting vine, whispering the same phrase over and over, the river must eat too. Happiness never cooked again. She lives in a quiet, landlocked place, terrified of rain. Her fame was a flash flood, devastating and gone. But the recipe? It's still out there. Copied, shared, attempted by those who don't know the true ingredient. And sometimes, when someone gets it just a little too right, their local river rises a little higher. A strange craving for raw fish is reported. The river goddess got a taste for modern fame, and a single viral video was just the first course. She wanted a flavor no one could forget. She got it. But some memories are curses. Some secrets are meant to stay drowned. What do you think? Was Happiness an ambitious artist or a thief who stole from a god? Can a desire for fame ever be worth becoming a vessel for something ancient and hungry? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe and hit the bell for more tales from the Safari of Tales. Until next time, mind what you wish for, and always know the ingredients in your pot.